So often I talk about making sure that you're taking recovery days. And sometimes it's hard for people to take recovery days because you feel like if you take one day off, you're going to end up taking a week off. And that's often true when it's not planned. I think if you're planning your recovery days, you know they're going to happen, you can work things around that. And you can move that recovery day around a little bit as well. So you know that if your recovery day is planned for Sunday and now you have you have something on Monday and you normally can't do your workout that you normally would on a Monday, then you can move your recovery day to Monday and do your workout on Sunday. So it's actually important to sort of plan for your recovery days. But more importantly, it's important to have those recovery days because you cannot be going 100% all the time. I've talked about this so many times that if you're always on, you're going to burn out, you're going to get tired, you're going to be less likely to sustain it long term. Say something drastic happens in your life, you need to be able to upkeep your current plan, and you will not be able to do so if you're firing at 100%. It's impossible to hit 100% of the shots all the time. So it's important that you're sort of planning for those days that are recovery and that you're able to sustain this plan moving forward. Now, as well as knowing that you have to take these days, is knowing why you have to take these days. I think what most people don't understand is the fat loss happens while you're sleeping, while you're recovering in between workouts. Yes, you can burn some calories and burn some fat doing the workout, doing cardio, but majority of the actual calories that you burn happen throughout the rest of the day when you're walking around, when you're recovering, when your muscles are repairing, when you have a lot of more lean muscles, so it burns a little bit more calories. So that's an instance where you're burning more calories at 23 hours outside of the workout. So that's probably more important to think about the recovery that's happening outside of the workout than trying to maximize the amount of calories you burn within the workout. So again, recovery is the time that all that happens, as well as repairing your muscles, your body sort of consolidating the things that you're learning. It's the best time is when you're in between workouts. So it's important to take recovery days. Now, sometimes you don't want to take days off altogether. You feel like if you need to be doing something, and I totally understand what that would feel like. So what you want to do on that day is perhaps do some yoga, some light swimming, some like leisurely recreational type swimming, some walking, maybe a little bit of light hiking, stuff that is not really intense compared to what you normally do in your workouts. So let's say if you're looking at intensity levels, it would be below a 4 out of 10. When you're doing your stuff for your goal, working towards your goal, it's going to be above a 4 out of 10 in terms of intensity, 10 being the hardest you can work. When you're doing recovery, it's below a 4. So you're going to do your yoga, your stretching, your recovery type stuff, your mobility, your walking, your swimming, your leisurely type stuff. Even if it's like a recreational game, something you're not going to go above 50%. But even still, even some cases, if you get too competitive, it might not be a good idea to use a hockey game or a soccer game or something like that as a recovery day, unless it's like at a family event or something like that. That being said, remember to be taking recovery days. It's important. It's part of the plan. So plan for it. Realize that you need it and make sure you take it.